I got the new Wild Turkey Master's Keep. However, last year's Voyage did not make my palate happy, so I'm hoping that this year's Triumph, even with that price increase, will make my palate happier. Let's see if it's worth the hump. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. Today we are reviewing the newest Russell's Love Letter to Whiskey.
I love you, I love you, I love you!
This is a rye that was laid down in cask to make a small batch with the intention of allowing it to age longer than most. Let me pop this baby open and pour some out to breathe. Ooh, nice little cork pop. Ooh, that does smell good. Master's Keep Triumph. It's the latest edition in the highly collectible annual Master's Keep series. It's a true celebration of what Kentucky rye whiskey can be. This is a small batch 10-year rye whiskey, and it's the oldest age-dated rye ever released by Wild Turkey. This was crafted by master distiller Eddie Russell with more than 30 years of whiskey knowledge and a master distiller at Wild Turkey since 2015. He has been leading the charge of this limited edition Master's Keep for a while now. Now, because I'm doing a review, I'll be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned to find out how you can win a sample of this.
This is the way.
As you can see, it still comes in this beautiful box as all the previous ones did before it. The bottle has an elegant design on it, makes it stand out, and looks amazing on any bar. But it's not about what it looks like, but instead about the juice that's inside the bottle. Time to get into the bottle details. Wild Turkey's Master's Keep Triumph. Classification, hand-selected rye whiskey. Distiller, Wild Turkey. Release date, 2024. The proof on this is 104 proof, making it 52% ABV. Age, hand-selected 10-year-old rye. Finish, none stated. Mashbill, 100% rye. MSRP on this bad boy is about $300. As with any of my reviews, my scoring will be 1 through 10 on aroma, flavors, complexity, mouthfeel, finish, and of course, would I buy again? All right, here we go. Let's look at this first. It is a light amber. It's not very dark. It's a 10-year rye, so I'd expect it to be a little bit darker. It sticks to the glass very well. Tight, tiny legs appearing just now. So let's go in for the first one. Aroma. Oh, this is different. You get some vanilla. You get a little bit of rye. I mean, the rye spice that you normally get with the rye, but it smells sweeter than most ryes. A little bit of like a pear and a little bit of nuttiness in there as well. That's a nice nose. It's not overpowering. Didn't burn my nose. Able to get quite a few different little scents in there, but it does smell different than most ryes. Smelling this, I wouldn't have guessed this to be a rye. Oh, that last one, when I sucked all that air in, it smelled more like a rye there. But that's very sweet. So for the aroma, I'm gonna give that a 7. Flavors, let's go in for that initial taste. A little spicy up front, then it kind of transitions. You get a little bit of that sweetness that I was smelling up front. A little bit of a little bit of honey.
I love you, honey.
A little bit of actually fruitiness, maybe a date, kind of just hinted in the middle, some toffee, the honey, and then you get that little, it's not very hot. A lot of ryes are very hot to me, and this wasn't very hot up front. It does have a little bit of that rye, the pepper kind of taste to it. But for initial taste, it tasted hotter than it smelled. So initially I thought it was going to be a little bit sweeter. It surprised me with a little bit of heat, but it wasn't over hot either. So for my initial flavor, I'm going to give that 6.5. Oh, next. Complexity. How does this evolve on the tongue? Still hot on the tongue. Still get some of that hot. You get that cracker. Ooh, now it hit the tip. That tip is spicy. That rye spiciness, the spices, you're getting baking spices as well. Then it kind of leans into toffee, honey. Nice. Actually, that one had a nice thickness to it. And also in the back, I'm getting a little bit of a dark chocolate kind of lingering towards the end there. So, wow, that second taste was so much better than that first one. I'm going to give that a 7.2. Let's go in for mouthfeel, thickness, and viscosity. Now this one, it coats the tip of the tongue, it coats the mid tongue. Does not go through any, I don't have much in the back of my tongue or the beginning of my throat. I got a little bit of a Kentucky hop, but very, very mild. Oily on the tongue, so there is some viscosity to that. But the flavors, as they go through it at nice pace. They don't go through it too quickly, but there's just a linger of it now, kind of like an echo of it there.
Echo.
I like that when I saw that in the other one. So kind of an echo. It is a good mouthfeel. It's not overpowering, and it's a nice little coating, but it doesn't coat the whole mouth. And for something of this stature, you expect it to fill that mouth, right? So the mouthfeel is a good mouthfeel, but I'm a little disappointed with it. So I'm gonna give that a 5.5. Now let's go into that finish. So each drink, that heat went away, got a little bit better. You still have that sweetness, you still have that honey, you still have that some of that pepper in there. You're getting a little bit of that like spearmint kind of flavor towards the back.
Spearmint.
There's herbal and spice in there. A lot of that, like that, what was that? The fruitiness that I had in the beginning's kind of gone away, but overall it's a good rye. Now, as it finishes and it starts, you know, going away, I said it kind of goes a little quick, not super quick because I still have it there, but it fades pretty quickly, and then it kind of just a light linger. But it's a good pour. I mean, I'm enjoying this. If I'm just to rate this, not based off of cost, I'm gonna give that finish a solid 6. Would I buy again? Now, every year it seems like these keep going up. I think the first year I paid like $180. Last year it was $250, I think, for it. And this year's close to $300. It's like $280 to $300. I want to say this was actually $309 where I purchased it. So it just keeps going up. And I can understand why, you know, the secondaries keeps killing them. So why not let them make the money, right? But is this a $300 bottle? Oh, I enjoy it. I've learned to like rye. I'm enjoying it. But I was even struggling to buy it the first time to do this review because I just keep, it's frustrating how it just keeps going up in price so quickly. You know, is it really worth that every year for that price increase? So would I buy again? I'm actually going to say no. I'm not going to buy again. And at a $300 price tag, I mean, this is $200. I'd be happy with. I'd pay $200 for it. You know, $180. I think that was I paid my first year for Master's Keep, and that's one of my favorite Master's Keep, which was the Burr Rye. But I would not. So I'm going to give this a 4. Wow. So my total for this is 36.2 out of 60. What really is, I'm getting, you know, a little fussy.
Oh, somebody's getting a little fussy.
When the prices just keep going up and up and up. Where is the ceiling? When is this going to stop? That's what gets me fussy with some of these things. It's a good pour and I really enjoy it. And I'm glad I have a bottle to try. And I'm glad I have a bottle to share with you guys. But I'm just tired of the price increases and it gets frustrating. But that's a video for it. I could talk about that for a while in a whole different video, maybe on the next live.
I could talk about it.
So I like the pour, as I said, it is a good pour. So let's talk about how you can win a sample. So first of all, if you haven't, please hit that like button. And if you have not, make sure to subscribe. Next, in the comments below, add #RussellTriumph. And let me know, have you had Master's Keep before and which has been your favorite? I know my favorite has been the one from 2 years ago, the Burr Rye, which is the Unforgotten.
Gone, but never forgotten.
Well, my friends, thank you for joining me again on another journey down my rye rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends, cheers.